April 2016, and we're up here for the Whiskey Creek Hare Scramble. Here's the lineup for signing up. Thankfully, I'm already done. It was a race yesterday in Campbell River, and the lineup was just brutal. I was in it for over an hour and 10 minutes, and heard lots of people were in it for longer than that. And we've got the kids race underway already. Just missed the start, I think. A couple of them having to be talked into it. Okay, it couldn't have started yet. They're just getting themselves sorted out, so I'm in time. Really nice day, and this is a PN event as well as an Island Hare Scramble event, so we got guys from the mainland, so there will be at least 150 riders here. Yesterday was 150, I believe, and this is probably a bigger event than yesterday, so it's going to be very busy out there on the trails. So we'll stand by and we'll watch the kids. Alright, there's the kids race. A wave is off without a hitch. Here are the B riders. Some determined looks. Got the whole shot. Right on. Go, Miss Pink. Couple of sweep riders. Yeah, they're gonna have fun today. All right, masters are off. Like a bunch of bees up the hill. All right, there go the experts. I can't run that far.
Never ran in my life.
No, that's why I got a bike.
What idea was that?
All right. This is going to be chaos. Yep. I'm going to go at the end here. What the hell? I'm going to run the ditch.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's mayhem. Woohoo! Unreal. Now I've got to try and let the adrenaline dissipate. That was pretty... How did I let him go by? those are the whoops that I don't like. You can hear the guys got up ahead going up the uphill on the right hand side. Oh, my body feels okay at the moment, considering I raced yesterday, but we'll see. And the bike's running good. Revving up. Seem to have fixed the problem from yesterday. Thank you. Woo, nice little jump there. Soupy. Be looking for a way around that on the next loop. Unfortunately for me, it's another fast course. Not ideal for my bike. That's okay. The next event, I think, is on the club property, which should be to my advantage. Meantime, I'll just do the best I can here. Having trouble keeping up with the guy in front already. Hoping for some more technical stuff. They've done a lot of work on this track, building these bermed corners. Lots of fun even on a trials bike. I'm sure the enduro guys are loving it. Thank you. Okay, let's see if I can stick with this guy. Oh man, you got to watch some of these jumps. Have a total drop off on the other side. A lot of these guys will be doubling them, jumping them and landing them on the downhill side of the second jump. But that ain't for this bike. Just weaves back and forth. They're getting in lots of mileage out of the area. Someone having trouble there? Oh. Getting the usual arm pump, tingling hand. Okay, that's better. I can feel my hands. Another guy right behind me. I'm gonna have to let him go as soon as I see a passing spot. Oh, of course, top hill. I probably should have been more aggressive and tried to pass the guy in front. Oh, there we go. This guy looks pretty determined. He's flinging the bike all over the place. Burning up lots more energy than me, but he's probably got more energy than me, so he can afford to use it. I have to pace mine out, being the old guy that I am. Well, I'm really enjoying it, even though it's a little too fast for me. Whoa! I missed the stump in the middle, would be good. He blipped his throttle, which is the international sign for get the hell out of my way. Right on. First wipeout of the day. Come on. Go on then. I can't compete on this stuff. Alright. I can just keep up with these guys. Oh. But my back is starting to hurt. Yesterday's efforts showing up. Not sure what kids' toys are doing out in the woods. Chance to shake my hand a little bit. That's a bit better. It often tingles at the beginning of the ride and then gets better as the ride goes on, or maybe I'm just in more pain from other parts to notice. So this guy's got the typical enduro style, sitting down. I'm standing the whole time. There's pros and cons of each, but for the most part, you have a lot more control when you're standing up, but it takes a lot more energy. I've got no choice because I got no seat, so these guys sit when they can, stand when they need to. This guy's going just the perfect pace for me, just a tad faster than I would go if I was on my own. So he's kind of pulling me along psychologically. I've got to be really careful with my speed following these guys, because all of a sudden we could go into some jumps that my bike cannot handle. Okay, we've got some interesting loops going on here. We kind of had a short A loop, or a short beginning loop, and then came through the start finish, went out for a longer loop, and now we're going for a different loop. So maybe it's kind of like a figure X. That's a fun ramp. There's usually a couple of guys hung up on that. Okay, getting a little more technical. Still not nearly enough for me to give me advantage anyway. Oh, nasty route. Oh, come on. I can hear guys behind me. Yeah, 20 yards behind me. There's a green machine. I should really be ignoring him and just play my own game, but pretty tough to ignore when someone's coming up behind you. Oh, shaking out my hand a little bit. There's just so few places where you can let go of the handlebars. Yeah, buddy's catching up with me. You may be able to hear him. Oh, big root. Okay, I'm gonna let him go. Woo! Let's see if I can tag along. It's always more fun following someone anyway. A little bit more like my kind of stuff, a few roots and things, but Oh, having said that, straight back into the whoops again. Okay, he knows something I don't. That's the advantage of following someone. You get a split second of advance notice about what's coming up, even if you're not looking at him. If he guns it, you know there's some obstacle or a big hill. Oh, I really like to keep up with this guy, but just don't have it. Okay, come on. Give me some more roots and rocks. There we go. When it gets tough, I get to catch up with him. Little outpost in the middle of nowhere. Good place for a check. Ah, come on. Now, at some point, there's supposed to be a detour that you're supposed to do once only. And there are some punches for you to punch your tag to prove that you did do that detour. You good? You probably can't understand that, but I'm actually happier being behind him than in front of him. Takes less concentration and a bit less energy. Okay. Can't wait that long. Ooh. Nasty corner there. Looks like a couple of people have overshot it and gone down. Fun hill climbs. Ooh, and descents. And what goes up? What must go down? I can hear someone else coming up behind me. Won't be too long and I'm gonna have to let him pass. I should say him or her. Quite a few women or entered. Okay, here's a good spot. Woo! What a hoot. Check ahead. Okay.
Left is the quick way, right is the go around.
Thank you. These guys are moving. Well, it's a much longer loop than yesterday. About twice as long. Which is better because you get more variety.
Chocolate's coming up.
Thank you. Okay, I think this is the time when this is where we've got to punch our okay. Hopefully that'll slow a few people down. Which way now? I didn't see any punches yet. Check ahead. Okay. There are the punches. Oh, you kidding me? They're barely long enough to reach for a little trials bike. Okay, I love this kind of stuff. Well, that was a section of brand new, never ridden trail, and it was real steep, up and then steep down. If the whole course was like that, I'd be in heaven. Thank you. Whew. Good, thank you. Couple of them. Wow. boys are fast. I think they must be masters. So they just lapped me. That can't be right. That's such a long lap. Well, that's too fast for me. It is fun keeping up with them though. This is a hairy pace. I wish I had the energy to keep this up all day. I've got my second wind at the moment. Having a lot of fun keeping up with this guy. No idea what class he's in, but well, that was definitely not the right line. Okay, that took it out of me. A lot of fun though. Thank you. I'm guessing some of the intermediates are catching up with us here. Thank you. Finally got my energy back a little bit from following that fast guy. 2 minutes of following equals 10 minutes of recuperation. Alright, see if I can stick with these guys. I think this must be the intermediate class finally catching up with me. Yeah, this is a good pace. I think I'll stick with these guys. Whoa, hit neutral. Of course, you pay the price when you tailgate someone. If they screw up, they screw you up. Tough to start off halfway up a hill when you're stalled out. That's okay. It happens. All right, and out onto the second figure 8 loop. There we go, nice clean pass. That root got him. I heard his engine stop as soon as he hit that root. It is a nasty one. The guy behind me is definitely trying his best. I can hear him back there. 20 yards behind. He keeps getting closer, and then I can't hear him for a minute, and then he comes back again. And so I'm pulling him along now. Alright, let's tag along here. His turn to pull me along. That's one mother of a root. Oh, he's catching up with the guy in front nicely. It's nice having someone to play with. Woo! Thank you! done without that. This guy's making me work. I think I'm done after this loop though. After that it goes from fun to a make work project. I'm guessing this guy knows these trails. He's flying over the top of some of these. He obviously knows what's on the other side. So that helps me. Oh yeah. I don't want to overshoot that one. What a gas. I think this guy's trying to shake me. He seems to have picked up the pace just in the last minute, putting me into the red zone. But it's too much fun not to resist. Sticking with him. Yay. Woo. Woo. This is what it's all about, man. So much fun. Oh yeah. All right. I went left last time.
Okay.
Can I go right?
You go either way.
Okay. Which is quicker?
That way.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Perfect passing spot there, but I'm quite happy to stay behind him. That was all I could do to catch back up to him again. On your left. Woo. Right up. Thank you. That cost me a few seconds. That's okay. I'm hardly in the running. So that's one thing that can catch you out. Is someone lets the guy in front of you go past and not you. He can get several seconds ahead on you before the slow rider lets you by, and it can take you forever to catch that up again. I've certainly got to give props to my bike. Gas Trials bike. Definitely not built for this sort of course. But faring amazingly well. Okay, who are these fast guys that keep coming up? There's no way they can be lapping on such a long course. If they're intermediates, they should be in expert class. This guy is definitely going expert speed. No, a B ride, are you kidding me? The heck's that guy doing in a B class? That's a bit tricky when there's people stuck on the hill. Whoa! That was the line not to take. Nice of him to point it out for me. Not much fun digging your bike out of that when you're exhausted. And if he feels anything like me, he is exhausted. I'm just puttering along here. I've lost all of my get up and go. Had some fun though. Ironically, it can be more fun when you're not challenging for the podium. You can push yourself just as hard, but you just don't take it so seriously. And if you get stuck behind someone, you don't get all bent out of shape. So we left at 11 o'clock. Cut off 2 hours 20 minutes, which would make it 1:20. It is right now, almost 1:20. I've timed it perfectly. Are we done? I'm gonna sit over here then. Yeah, I figured it was close. Thanks. Whew. Oh, that's a beating. So now I sit here until 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is the cutoff time. This guy's got to do another loop. So So if I go through the timer right now, I'd have to do another loop. But it's so close to the cutoff time, I may not even lose any spots.
Yeah, because I'm not thinking.
Okay. Woo! All right, we are done. Fed Expert 17th. Right on. That's got to be last or close to last.
Yeah, go through.
Thanks a lot.
Right and the right again.
Okay, thank you. Well, all in all, that was an excellent event.